I used to be terrified of people leaving. The idea that someone I cared about could just walk out of my life used to keep me up at night. It was like living with a shadow of fear, a constant worry that those I held dear would slip away, leaving me with an empty space that I didn't know how to fill. But then, something changed. I realized that, sooner or later, everyone does leave. Not always in a physical sense, but in the way they evolve, the way they grow. The person I knew might still be around, but they've become someone new, just like I have. We're always changing, always shifting, and that's okay. Now, I find peace in knowing that even when people leave, new ones will come into my life. It's such a comforting thought, isn't it? That there are still so many people out there who I haven't met yet, who are going to mean the world to me. Maybe you can find that same peace by reminding yourself of this. You haven't met all the people you're going to love yet. Just think about it. How many people are out there in this vast world, waiting to connect with you? How many moments of laughter, of deep conversation, of shared experiences are still ahead of you? There are so many souls out there waiting to cross paths with you, to share laughs, stories, and deep connections. The world is vast, and just like you and me, there are others out there searching for meaningful relationships, for real connections. Hold on to that belief. Remember the times you thought you'd never love again, and yet you did. It always happens. Love always finds a way back into our lives. It's almost as if the universe has a way of guiding us to the people we need at the right moments, even when we least expect it. So, let go of the fear of losing people. Embrace the idea that change is a part of life, and that with every ending comes a new beginning. The next time someone leaves, remember that they're making space for someone new to come in. Someone who's meant to be there at that moment in your life. Sometimes, we hold on so tightly to what's familiar that we don't realize we're blocking the path for something new, something even more aligned with who we're becoming. It's like the seasons. As one ends, another begins, each bringing something different, something necessary. Maybe right now, you're in a winter season, where everything feels cold and empty. But just like the earth, your life is preparing for a spring. New people, new opportunities, new love, they're all on their way. And just as winter gives way to the blooms of spring, your life too will experience a renewal, a blossoming of new connections and experiences. Think about it. The love you'll experience tomorrow will be different from the love you've known before. It will be richer, deeper, because you've grown, you've learned. Every relationship, every connection, adds another layer to who you are, and prepares you for what's to come. Each person who enters your life leaves a mark, shaping you in ways that you might not even realize until later. Take a moment and picture it. Imagine all the people you're going to meet in the future. They're out there right now, living their lives, waiting to meet someone just like you. They don't know it yet, and neither do you, but your paths will cross when the time is right. And when it happens, it'll feel like everything before was leading up to that moment. There's something magical in that, isn't there? The idea that your life is unfolding in ways that you can't yet see, but that are all leading you to where you're meant to be. There's so much beauty in that thought, isn't there? To know that you're not done loving, that your heart still has so much to give, and that there are people out there who are going to give their hearts to you. It's a reminder that life is full of surprises, and even when things seem bleak, there's always something to look forward to. It's this unpredictability that makes life so rich, so full of potential. Each day holds the possibility of something new, something that could change your life in ways you've never imagined. So, let yourself be open to the new, to the unexpected. Trust that the universe has a way of bringing the right people into your life at the right time. You don't have to rush it, you don't have to force it. Just be patient, be open, and let life unfold the way it's meant to. There's a certain peace that comes with surrendering to the flow of life, with trusting that everything is happening exactly as it should. You've been through so much already, and yet here you are, still standing, still hoping, still believing. That's a testament to your strength, to your resilience. And it's also a reminder that you're capable of handling whatever comes your way, even if it means letting go of people you care about. You've survived every loss, every heartbreak, every challenge that's come your way, and you've come out the other side stronger, wiser, more aware of who you are and what you need. Because here's the thing, you are worthy of love. You deserve to have people in your life who see you, who appreciate you for who you are. And those people are out there, waiting to find you, just as you're waiting to find them. They're out there, living their lives, having experiences that will shape them into the perfect match for you when the time is right. So, let go of the fear. Embrace the idea that life is a series of hellos and goodbyes, and that each one brings you closer to where you're meant to be. Trust that the people who are meant to stay in your life will stay, and the ones who leave are simply making room for something better. It's not always easy to see it in the moment, but in time, you'll understand why things happened the way they did. And when that better comes, you'll look back and realize that everything happened exactly as it was supposed to. You'll see that the people who left did so for a reason, and that the ones who stayed were always meant to be there. Every person who has been a part of your journey has played a role in shaping you, in preparing you for the love that's still to come. So, if you've been feeling like you're losing people, like you're afraid of being alone, take a deep breath and remember this: you haven't met all the people who are going to love you yet. There's still so much love ahead of you, so many connections waiting to be made. And that's something to be excited about. Your story isn't over, it's just beginning. So, here's to the future. Here's to the people we haven't met yet, to the love we haven't experienced yet, and to the life that's still waiting to be lived. You are not alone, and you are never truly without love. It's always there, just waiting to find you. And when it does, it'll be everything you've been waiting for and more. If anything I've said here resonates with you, if you found some comfort in these words, consider subscribing to this channel. Let's build a community of people who are done with the ordinary and ready to embrace the complexity of being human. Because together, we can find our way through the goodbyes and the hellos, and into the love that's meant for us. If you're tired of just playing a role and ready to step into your full self, you're welcome here. Let's journey together, embracing all the ups and downs, the connections and the losses, as we navigate the beautiful complexity of life.